Finally, we can start with our basic operations. So we have 4 basic operations. They are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. But in this video, we'll focus on addition. So, what is addition? Addition is putting items together and finding their total. Sometimes we call addition finding their sum. Other times we call addition finding how many items are there all together. Okay, let's say on the left I have 3 apples. On the right I have 2 apples. When I put them together and you count, you'll get 5 apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 apples altogether. Okay, let's try this again. But now we have to write the maths sentence for this addition. Again, we'll start. On the left, we have 3 apples. On the right, we have 2 apples. So, when we add them together, we get this. This is the maths sentence for the addition. We read this like this. 3 plus 2 equals 5. This plus sign is to show the addition. We have other symbols like minus, times, and divide, but that's for another video. Okay, so let's try to practice writing these situations as maths sentences. Okay, how many sweets are there altogether? On the left, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we write 5. Then on the right, we have 1, 2. 2 sweets. So when we want to find how many are there altogether, we need to add them up. So you write 5 plus 2 equals, and now we have to find how many are there altogether. So let's just count everything. Count all the sweets here shown. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sweets all together. So find the total number of hats. On the left, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 hats on the left. Then on the right, we have 1, 2, 3. 3 hats on the right. So when we add them together, we write 6 plus 3 equals, to find the answer, to find the total number of hats, let's count all the hats. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 hats altogether. So our math sentence is 6 plus 3 equals 9. Okay, find the sum of ducks shown. On the left, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we have 9 ducks on the left. And on the right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 ducks. So when we want to find their sum, we write 9 plus 4 equals, to find the total number of ducks, let's count all the ducks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There are 13 ducks in total. So our math sentence is 9 plus 4 equals 13. Okay, we need to learn how to add with our fingers. So here are the steps. First, show the smaller number in your fingers. Then, count from the bigger number. You close one finger each time you count, and you keep doing this, you keep counting until all your fingers are closed. So let's try this with an example. Now, how do we do 5 plus 4? So the first question we have is 5 plus 4. Now I have the steps written here, so let's take a look. First, we need to show the smaller number in our fingers. In this question, 4 is a smaller number, so we'll show 4. Next, we need to count from the bigger number. 5 is the bigger number here, okay? So we have to count. So we start from 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the answer is 9. That's it. That's what it means by closing one finger each time. So you start from 4, because 4 is a smaller number, and you count from 5. So you close one finger each time until all your fingers are closed. So let's try again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So our answer is 9. What about 9 plus 3? Next we have 9 plus 3. So let's just write that down. 9 plus 3. So again, let's follow the steps. First, show the smaller number in your hands. So who's smaller, 3 or 9? Yes, you're right. 3 is smaller. So we'll show 3 in our hands. And we start counting from 9, because 9 is bigger. So 9, 10, 11, 12. So the answer is 12. Just like that. Okay, I'll repeat again. 3 is smaller, so we'll show 3 in our hands, and we start counting from 9. So 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's our answer, 12. Okay, so how do we do 5 plus 8? Okay, how about 5 plus 8? So again, we'll follow the steps. Who's the smaller number? 5 is the smaller number. So we'll show 5 in our hands, and we count from 8. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 is our answer. Now let's try 7 plus 6. Next we have 7 plus 6. Okay, again, follow the steps. 6 is smaller, so we'll show 6 in our hands. Then we count from 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 is the answer. And how about 5 plus 9? Finally, we have 5 plus 9. Okay. 5 is smaller, so show 5 in our hands. Count from 9. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 is our answer. Now we have to add larger numbers. Look at this question. 24 plus 13. We can't put 13 or 24 in our hands, so we need to use column working. This is a column working. Let's see how to do this. Okay, so we have 24 plus 13. Okay, we can't put 13 in our hands, and we cannot put 24 in our hands. So what we must do is to use column working in this question. So let's do that. To write our column working, we have to write 24 plus 13. So the thing about column working is that you must make sure each digit is in one straight line or one straight column under each other. So 4 and 3 is in one column, and 2 and 1 is in another column. Okay, make sure it's neat, make sure there's enough space for them. So what we do next is draw a line, and now let's look at the very right. We start from here, so we look at 4 plus 3. That's what this column is asking. 4 plus 3. So again, we just use the rules up here. Okay, so we start. Find the smallest number. So 3 is a smaller number. So we show 3 in our hands. then we count from 4. 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4 plus 3 is 7. Okay, now we can move on to the next column. Okay, so it's asking 2 plus 1, which is 3. So the answer is 37. Now let's try 34 plus 29. So the next question we have is 34 plus 29. Again, these numbers are too big, so we have to use our column working. So let's just do that. We write 34 plus 29. Okay, so first, let's look at this column. So 4 plus 9. Again, we just take 4 because 4 is smaller. So show 4, then count from 9. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So the answer here is 13. But the problem here is that in 13, this 1 belongs to the next place. You can't write two numbers in one column. So what we must do is to carry the 1. So how do we do that? Okay, let's just see. We write 13 like this, right? But here, to carry, we will write 3 here, and then we will carry the 1 to the top. Now we can just continue to add. So let's look at this. 1 plus 3 is 4. So actually here, the answer is 4. Then we continue. 4 plus 2. So how to do 4 plus 2? You just show 2 in our hands, then we count. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the answer here is 6. Finally, we got our answer. 63. Okay? What is 88 plus 26? Okay, finally we have 88 plus 26. Again, we have to use our column working. So let's just do that. 88 plus 26. Start from this column. Okay, 8 plus 6. So show 6 in our hands and we count from 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 8 plus 6 is 14. 14 has 2 digits, so we need to carry the 1. So 4 we write here, but 1 we carry to the top. Okay? Now just continue to add. So what is 1 plus 8? 1 plus 8 is 9. Now you need to ask yourself, what is 9 plus this 2? So show 2 in your hands, count from 9. 9, 10, 11. So the answer is 11. Just write 11 like that. Okay? So the answer is 1, 1, 4. We really need to practice doing additions. The more you practice, the faster you become. You can also even add numbers mentally, which means you don't need working or showing your fingers. Anyways, practicing and putting in effort is a good habit to master any topic, which is a central philosophy of this channel. So we'll do more questions on addition in the tutorial part for this topic in the next video. See you there!